Hi everybody, I'm DJ Foster with Grand Valley State head basketball coach Ric Wesley for this GLIAC preview. Rick, 19-9 season for you last year, advanced to the semifinals of the GLIAC tournament. You lost some guys, but you bring a bunch of veteran guys back, led by Ryan Saban, Ricardo Carbajal, Rob Woodson. Talk about some of the returners that you're bringing back this season.
Well, those are our three most experienced players. Ryan Saban had an outstanding sophomore year, was all conference. An outstanding shooter, very good, strong perimeter player, can take it to the basket, can do a lot of things. We'll really need for him to step up and have a great year for us this year, and I would expect that he would. Ricky Carbajal was a new player for us last year. Comes back now his sophomore year, having a year under his belt. Really came on for his second semester, kind of settled into his role, really crafty around the baskets, gives us an inside presence that we can build around, and he's got a real nose for the ball in there, so we're hoping he builds on or picks up where he left off last year. And then Rob Woodson has been a great story for us. Came here as a walk-on player originally, redshirted 1 year. Has always been a guy who's contributed for us off the bench. Had a great year last year as our backup point guard, and now comes back this year as someone who we are really going to rely on to play more minutes. An excellent penetrator, a real spark plug type player. So those are our three veteran guys, the three guys we need to really step up and carry the load.
Lost a couple graduated seniors, Tyrone Lee, Breland Hogan. Talk about some of the new guys coming in that you hope to replace Tyrone and Breland with.
Well, we've got a number of new players. A couple guys, Brian Bolin and Brandon Barkley, were with us last year. Brian Bolin wasn't able to play as a transfer, and now is eligible. He's a veteran frontline guy. A good role player for us, good screener, good outside shooter for a big guy. Brandon Barkley was here last year and has now been in the program for a year, so he can help us off the bench as a kind of an inside-outside player again. Some of our new guys this year, we've got a junior college player, Chaz Rollins, who's from Ohio, is a 6'6.5" kid who is a good face-up player, can hit the elbow jump shot, pretty good around the basket, one of our better all-around athletes. A couple freshmen I think you're going to hear a lot about, Trevin Alexander from Battle Creek, kind of a Draymond Green type player, inside, outside again, pretty big, strong, physical kid, and yet has a beautiful shot, can hit the outside three. So, and then Luke Reiskamp, probably one of the more decorated kids we've had in a while, had a great high school career, won a state championship as a sophomore. Can't remember, says school record, over 1,500 points in his high school career. So I think he's got a chance to be an outstanding player in our league, a wing player. Can shoot, can attack the basket, can do a lot of things.
Combine some of those veterans that you bring back and some of the new kids you bring in. What do you think will be a couple keys to have a successful season this year?
Well, everybody's got to step up a little bit. And our frontline guys, I think in particular, we don't have a lot of size, up front. So guys like Darren Washington, hopefully we get Darius Norman back at some point this season. I mentioned Ricky and Chaz. Those guys on the front line, we really need to work on being more physical, developing a better low post presence, I think, in there, protecting our basket defensively. So I think our big guys in particular have really got a challenge. Tyrone had such a great season for us last year, and now he's gone. He did so many things from a scoring standpoint, but also from the defensive standpoint. So, those guys have the work cut out for us, and of course, just our perimeter guys. Even though Rob and Sabe and Darren Kaputska, those guys have all been a big part of our program. Each one of those guys, along with Ernie Ansons, they all need to do a little bit more for us to have the kind of season we'd like.
Grand Valley State head men's basketball coach Ric Wesley. Rick, thank you for your time today. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching this GLIAC preview.